What's up YouTube? So today is another Locd and Pretty video. It's Thursday, we're on time. Hopefully this uploads correctly. And today we're going to be talking about the last recap of the February's So You Want to Be a Loctician class, the Locd and Pretty Academy for all inspiring new locticians who want to do this from home, salon, or freelancing. And that class just ended on Sunday. And we're also going to talk about a recap of being a master loctician, what my daily life is like when I, do whatever I do. So hope you enjoy the video. If you have questions, definitely let me know. Remember, today's Thursday, so my Black History coupon for my website for anything that I provide is still up until March? Yeah, March 1st. Oh my gosh, we're in March. This time is passing by so fast. But yeah, you can definitely check it out. Check out my website after this video and definitely utilize and let people know that I exist, because people don't know I exist, and I answered a lot of questions this week. So hopefully if you know someone who has locks, or if you're interested in locks, this video and channel helps you with your lock journey. Let's start this video.
0, 1. Let's get started.
So first things first, let me talk about my hair really quick, because we're on this journey as well. So it's not really in desperate need for a retie, but we're almost there. We're almost there. And because when I can see, when I can't see anything, no lines or anything, that's when I'm like, oh God, no, parting. That's when I'm like, okay, let's start. The only thing is, I'm excited because I've been waiting. I am waiting for my own lock extensions, and I'm gonna go through my hair and kind of fix a lot of it, because when I put this in, I was just like, I want it all in. I made my locks. That took a long time, and I was just like, let me throw everything in there. And I was like, okay, what the hell are they doing out there? Oh my gosh. So I think, where am I in? Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be of course attaching, but well, first I gotta check out the locks. These ones were made by human hair, so getting locks from just a supplier is definitely a little bit different than actually getting like making your own with real human hair from a human head, the person so of course there's gonna be a little difference. Yeah, I'm gonna clean my hair up a lot. So when you see them, they're gonna look a little bit different than this. I got the most closest imaginable locks, and I think they're gonna match this well, because usually I don't really buy stuff that I know is not gonna work, but I want to go through each one of these and kind of just repair them a little bit. I had these, when did I don't even remember. I'm not even gonna try to remember either, but yeah, we're gonna go through them and work on them a little bit more, and then I'm gonna retie. Yeah, there we go, see. And then I'm gonna retie them and attach at the same time. This may take a while, so of course our trusty bun is gonna be a part of our life for about 1 or 2 weeks, because I'm not trying to rush this like I usually rush everything, thinking I could finish in one day like I used to, but no, we're not doing that anymore. But as you can see, yep, we definitely need a retie. I've been kind of waiting for that, and that's why I'm like, no, let's do it at the same time. So that's the update on my hair, and I can't wait to do this. This is gonna be amazing. I like when my hair is longer. I'm gonna look less like my mom. It's gonna be great. So here, I just wanted to show you how our last class went. Of course, we already went through everything. We went through 2-strand starter locks, comb coil star locks, lock extensions, micro locks, and instant locks and interlocking. So here was the last class, because I'm just showing them basic styles they would do on their potential clients, and I'm just showing them how to do a barrel roll twist on like the comb coil clients, because I think that's the most hardest thing to do. You could do a style on anybody except in the comb coil clients are a little bit harder because their starter locks are very fragile and still loose. So this is me showing them how to do it, and this is how your class would look when I'm doing it. Of course, we did a lot of other things, like showing you little snippets of this, and this was like 4 weeks of just constantly going, not going back and forth and arguing, but going back and forth to answering questions, to doing the curriculum, to making sure people understand how they are to get clients, how they are to treat clients, how they to have lock techniques with certain client textures. You know, it's the whole 9 yards. And I will tell you, we had a great class. It was so nice and sweet. And one thing I did learn was when I was doing this whole course, I definitely kept on adding stuff because, you know, I didn't want to forget everything. So not really purposely, but in a way, I have made this course very detailed, and it was great. And I kind of knew that skimming through it would be a little bit not really problematic for other people who can't follow along so quickly. So that's why I created the ebook, and it's going to be a hardcover book. So you want to be a loctician, so that each page is detailed it down to each question or each problem, each concern, or what you're going to see in all different types of clients, all different scenarios, financial advice, content advice, marketing, the things that people don't tell you about. And I keep on resonating this back to every time I see a lock class, like it's great, and they're like, I'll show you how to do this, and that, but it doesn't have the back end of everything, you know. It doesn't show people how to maintain the business. Now, I have created it because one, I have learned everything on my own, and two, just because I'm a business major, I went to college, I had the cosmetology degree license, doesn't mean that I knew how to take care of my first business, because technically it would be my first business. And I did learn everything along the way. And this last part, do y'all hear that? What is he doing? Every time I'm on here, I'm gonna go yell at them. I'll be back. I have made my peace. Yo, oh my goodness. And the craziest thing is that when we decided to move, I was thinking about not really having my whole sewing area office. And now I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do it then. I don't want to be in my bedroom doing this because they run in my bedroom all the time. Okay, sorry. So, back to, you know, this being my first business. Now I have researched and read books. I have saw videos. COVID was a nice stay at home time where I got to do all that. And learning on the way, people scale you, well, they tell, sorry, not scale, but they tell you how to, you know, maintain, you'll get up there, you'll be a millionaire. They tell you all those things, you know, and that's how you think everything is about to be. Like you're up, it's just up from here. That's what the saying is. But for me, what happened, and I'm pretty sure a lot more people, when something happened, is when what they don't, what they don't tell you is what can possibly happen if you don't maintain this momentum, you know? And for me, not maintaining was when I got pregnant. And as a hairstylist, you are, you know, when you go into something, you're getting paid when you leave. And not going to something, you don't get paid. So, and that's that was at the time, that was my only form of income, going to some, people coming to me and getting their hair done. So I absolutely did not know about anything else that I can possibly do to make money from home, except for what I created, which was the bonnets. So, you know, I just knew that was a part of my business already. So I was like, let me just do this from home. And then over time, I just started realizing, oh my gosh, I could do, you know, my salon from home. I can do house calls. I can do video consultations. I can do, you know, I'm writing on my ebook, my 2 ebooks. I'm doing templates. I have my other products. I didn't know on it. Honestly, I was so naive that I didn't know. I thought only people can create like products in like warehouses for sanitation reasons. I'm not sure. But I remember seeing someone saying, I started from my kitchen table, to this, and they have like an empire or whatever. But it's just like, I didn't know any of that because I don't think no one tells you what happens if the money stops as a hairstylist. And now just everyone, it just happens to be on all that now, where it's like, oh, buy my ebook and this is how I silk press, or this is how I do this. And it's great. I definitely agree with a lot of things that they're doing. So that's why I decided to do it. But I think when it goes into details on how to do every little aspect of things, like I even had a whole thing where if you get sick, how to tell people, like communicate that, or how to communicate with people during those types of times, and how your schedule should be. Because when I got pregnant, we're still on that. And when I was like seconds from labor and I had a new client book with me, I told her, I'm about to be gone. Are you sure you want to book with me? And she's like, yeah, I do it. So of course I have my policies where they know about it. And I ended up going into labor before her appointment, literally right before. So she, instead of being a good sport, she was just like, I'm going to dispute this charge. And I said, well, I mean, I understand, but we could definitely, I told you about it, but we can definitely reschedule. Like, I already know myself at that time. I was about to be like, yeah, I'll take you like 2 weeks. But, she was very hesitant, and she just started arguing with me. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't like arguing. But since you want to argue, go ahead and dispute your charge. And I let that happen. And they're always ruling in my favor because I already have my policies set up. So that's what I talk about, the policies. I talk about, disclaimers. I do a lot of that extra stuff just so I won't have a issue with people. And honestly, out of the 4 or 5 years I've been doing this, I probably had about 5. Like that was part of the lady. I had two disputes from the same person. So that's like, but I had 3 disputes, and then like probably 2 other problems with other people where they wouldn't show up to pay, to come to their appointment. And they thought that, that they should keep their money for my time. So, of course you just ban them from coming to your salon. So that's all. But other than that, when I created the book and I made the classes, I made them know every single thing so that they wouldn't have so much issues. And yeah, that was the recap of that. And it's been great. I definitely like teaching classes. It was great. I don't know if I'm gonna, it was like right here in the way I was set up. Oh, my back hurts now. But I think I have to set it up a different way with the mannequin. And I need a bigger camera, not a bigger camera. I need like a better holster to keep the, well, no, it was fine. But I think the mannequin head, like, I think I'm just used to a person. Oh yeah, I put it over there. But my mannequin head stand was so thin, and I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to it. But I think I will try to get like models in so it could be a little bit easier. But yes, that's what's next for the Locd and Pretty classes, where you can be taught by Zoom based on your own schedule. There will be a group session every month, but I think a lot of people have concluded that either or works for them. But what I'm gonna try to do for the month of March is have everything downloadable, so that you can just go on my website, click it, how to retwist, and the video is already there. And it'll be of course a cheaper price rather than me spending time with you to make sure you're doing it correctly. That's what that's for. But if you want to just know how to retwist correctly, that's how it would be. It'll be downloadable, and you can go step by step by me. So that's what I'm looking to do in March. My hand is obviously hurting because I've been on a computer so long writing this So You Want to Be Locd Pretty book. And I'm not trying to get carpal tunnel. So it's like I'm at 169 pages. And I'm pretty sure there's another 100 pages to go, but it's really good. I am on the actually I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the financial part, which is chapter 4. There's only 2 more chapters after that. It's only 6 chapters, and you know, I just being on a computer so long, I need special lenses. It's not these, but they start with a B, and they're not bifocals, but it's like a blue light lens for glasses for people who are blind, and I need that for this because my eyes are burning. So, and this is the longest I ever been on computer. Not even my phone, I'm not on it for a long time. But, and I also need a brace for my hand because I'm starting, ever since that sister lock retie, that was so long, I ended up feeling like this carpal tunnel is happening right here. So, and me using this one finger to click, it's just hurting. So just be mindful of that once you start to start your, honestly, being on a computer a lot, or starting your hairstylist career. Definitely be mindful for your hands. Oh yeah, I haven't took a bath. I haven't dipped it in and soaked it, so that's my fault. But I'm going to show you a day in the life of what I do. And this is like me as an individual, master loctician, entrepreneur, bonnet maker, traveling. I do it all when it comes to this because this is how I set up my career. But just know this can be way less. I make it a lot just based on what I like to do, what my creativity allows me to do. And this is how I run my business. So just watch. Now, if you're an actual content creator, this is literally what you do throughout the day. You know, you record the camera, position yourself, and then you start the whole day. Honestly, it's quite annoying. And I didn't even like block it out because that's literally what we have to do. And for me, I'm just like starting. I'm just like, I don't feel like making this perfect or anything. I'm taking a camera everywhere I go throughout the house, making sure you see what I literally go through. And my sewing room, of course, is the first place I enter when it's a lovely 7 a.m. I don't think it was 7 a.m. I think it was like probably 6:30 this time because I know I had a long day and I needed to start the day. So, of course, I'm checking orders. I'm checking emails right when I start so that, you know, that's out the way. And, of course, my family's up. What do you want? Always here. And in this video, it's so funny because I was researching something and I got a order. And that was great because I was like, oh, gotta make the rest of the orders. But at this time, I was actually studying for my real estate test, and I'm just back and forth. I don't even know if I want to do it. It's like an extra opportunity, but I'm not even sure. I'll figure it out. Right here, I'm preparing. As you can see, the night before, I promoted my Locd and Pretty girl sweater. And this is where I have a ton of fabric when it comes to all these bonnets. That's why you see it becoming less and less whenever I'm doing a lot of my videos, because I'm slowly getting rid of that side of everything because it is very, very time consuming. It truly is. And as you can see, my daughter isn't here. My family likes to come in here because they like to, where's mommy? What is she doing? But I'm usually just working. That's all I do. That's all I do whenever I'm in my office. So, but it's a really good, fun time to have with them. And as you can see, this is where I have a few orders. I'm just making sure they're in the, camera's falling. I don't have my stuff up. What is it? The phone holder? Yeah. But yeah, usually I just kind of, look at bringing the baby. He's going to destroy everything in here. But, I make sure they're with, the certain bonnets that they bought. So for instance, I sell a Pikachu bonnet, and I got to make sure whoever bought the Pikachu, it's on their label, just to recheck everything because I'm doing inventory and everything by myself. I'm the cameraman, and I'm the inventory specialist. So yeah, that's how my morning usually starts. And of course, you know, my client is coming for, I think it was 10 a.m. around this time. And of course, I'm setting up the home salon. This is how it kind of looks before I decide to make everything nice and pretty. And of course, my baby's like, I want to follow you everywhere, you know? So one thing you gotta know, if you are doing a home salon, you have to make sure everything's cleaned up before you even start. I definitely wash and wipe down a lot of everything. And of course, I should do things with gloves, but you know, I'm in a rush right now. I could tell I'm in a rush, the way I'm ignoring the baby. But as you can see, you know, just running back and forth, that little piece that's hanging on the door, usually it's like a door stopper, not stopper, but like a privacy thing for them. As you can see, look at them in there. They're always having the most fun whenever I'm working. And, you know, I have to like, you know, set that up so that they don't come and, you know, bother us or anything like that, especially the baby. We have a gate now, thank God. There needed to be a certain gate for this baby because I know he would climb over certain ones, and I finally found a gate he can't climb over. We have it as of now. We didn't have it for months, and now he's locked out of the kitchen and everything. And I'm pretty sure the way I'm talking right there, I think my client was there. I let her in while I was putting on my shoes because I'm unprepared to. I was probably like 10 minutes behind when I meet my clients, but that's okay, you know, because they really don't know. Because you know, I have really cool clients. So my first client, of course, 10 a.m. They came, I think, 35 minutes from their house to come here. You know, I'm talking about her journey because she has neglected her journey again, but you know, I'm always gonna definitely help her out with that. And but I know that some parts of her hair is growing back, and that's what we're working on when it comes to her hair. She does a good job, and then sometimes she leaves it, so it's like back and forth, 50, and that's totally okay. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, cuss you out. Well, no, everyone says I cuss them out, but I'm not really cussing you out. I'm just making sure, you know, your hair.
I didn't get that.
Oh.
Could you try again?
Listen, Siri, we are not on you. But yeah, I just make sure everyone's just on their journey because with your maintenance routine, your locks definitely flourish a lot better and you don't have to worry so much. But every time I check your hair, I can tell what you've been doing. And that's totally fine, you know? So other than that, I do a 2-strand on her because she definitely, she sweats a little bit more. So I tell her she got to wash her hair with her locks. And you know, it just works for her, this hairstyle. Yeah, my next one, I had a consultation in the middle of her appointment because I scheduled wrong, of course. But hers was just an install that she's looking to do. And this client right here was my next appointment after this. She actually just finally got out the hospital, and she's like, I need my hair done. I haven't seen her since last year, and it's so good to see her. She's alive and well. I think she had something with her liver. And when you start to take clients, you start to become close and personal in their lives because they tell you everything. And yeah, that's how the day went. I think it's like maybe 4 p.m. right there. Yeah, because the sun's still out. And as you can see, I'm still not done. I'm positioning my camera on my car because I have yet to find my it's not tripod. There we go. Tripod. So of course, got to go back in, and then I got to come back. Got to come back out. And sometimes I don't like being a content creator because this is a lot. Like, you see everything I'm carrying? It's a lot. And just from the morning, I actually am showing you, and this is when I was a little bit unhealthy when I was eating, and you know, I was just maintaining a really bad weight. This is the first time I'm eating, and I was eating Wendy's at that time because it was on the way. It's not good. And if, reminder, I went to another state for this client. I went back to Boston, and of course we are working on his hair. One of my first clients, so I was like, I'll do anything for you, you know. So he had he's a DJ, so he was hosting his own event, and I think I was a little like 10 minutes. I was 10 minutes behind on everyone today, specifically, and I think it's because I just had so much to do. But he was hosting his own event. And, you know, I just came there. I was like, let's do your hair. Let's do this. And we couldn't, usually his hairstyles take a long time because this is the one with like locks to the back of his knees. So I was like, you know what, the quickest hairstyle to get you there on time and your hair dried in the middle of this, it would be the 2-strand with lock knots at the ends. And he's like, let's do it. So that's how I did his hair. It came out beautiful, of course. And I think he was also just 10 minutes late for his set. So when it comes to how you book as a loctician or just as a regular hairstylist, make sure you book accordingly and make sure you have at least 15 minutes behind, in between each client, or even 30. I started off with 30 because I was just, you know, a little bit slower after pregnancy, but now I, you know, skipped it up to at least 15 minutes, but I'm still, as you can see, still 10 minutes behind. And I blame Boston traffic because of that, because that's exactly what happened. I was on time leaving, but I ended up being late because there was so much traffic heading there. And of course, why wouldn't there be traffic on Saturday night in Boston? Yeah, that's when everyone comes outside. So I had to make sure, definitely squeeze out locks, like squeeze out these locks. Like you have like 5 minutes to squeeze these because these carry a lot of water in there, especially if you don't have a microfiber towel. So as you can see, I wish I went this fast, but I did not. And I definitely did the 2-strand with the lock knots, like I said. And I did it thicker. That's why. That's why they were kind of like really huge. And but we got on, like I said, it was 10 minutes and we were done and it was great. I appreciate him. I love coming to his house because he's so chill. He plays the greatest music, of course, because he's a DJ. Yeah, greatest music ever. And this is what the end result is. Definitely, I think I did a little bit too tight. That's why his head is so red right there. But of course, it's nighttime. I think it's like turning 9 p.m. And I'm like, I have to go to my favorite restaurant to eat. Obviously, it doesn't look like anything we eat at, but I eat at this tavern. And I drove home. And this is how late I got home, 10:20. And of course, this baby, oh my gosh, he's still awake. Because why not? Why wouldn't he be awake? I finally got to take off my shoes. It felt good, but guess what? Not done. My products decided to come in that day, that night. Yeah, that day. And, you know, I'm not going to stop and, you know, relax. Why not? Why? I have to see what I got, although I'm the one who ordered it, you know? So, but I was so excited because I was waiting, and this was a new journey for me to, you know, start providing products, especially from home. You know, I miss the salon, and hopefully whatever happens in the future, it's salon, you know, grade stuff I can start doing. But I finally got my products. I think those were samples. They look, yeah, those were samples. They're white bottles. And it was just great to see them. It smelled good. I think they gave me other samples. It was body wash, but I was like, it's okay. And I think I'm on the hair side, and they also sell face powder, face products, facial cleansers, moisturizers, things like that for the face as well. Oh, skincare, duh. And I thought that would be amazing to eventually dip in, which I already had that plan from last year. And, you know, because it's Locd and Pretty, you know, just not pretty locks. We have to have pretty skin too, you know, whatever the future holds, you know. So I ended up, you know, sniffing them, you know, feeling on them, seeing how they are. There is one of the products. It's an apple cider vinegar rinse. But, I mean, I like the one I got now because it definitely works with what I'm working with. Shampoo I'm talking about right now that I like a lot better than the apple cider vinegar wash is the Pure Lock Cleanse that I created with another company. And it has a lot of peppermint. It has it cleans off dermatitis. Like, I know that one can do that, but this one is so much better. And also, this was an older video when I did this recording. So now what I have now is like all set, and I'm just waiting for the product launch that's coming soon, within a couple of weeks of March. So that's what I'm going to be counting down. If you follow me on Instagram, that's what I'm doing right now. And it's almost like a dream come true, because you can go from like being on top of the world to falling off of it, and then now you're building it up and you have just better knowledge of what you want to do and how you can do it. And almost this time around, nothing seems to be stopping me. I used to have a lot of doubt, of course, and that's why I wouldn't really show up, because I wouldn't want people to see people going through stuff and then, giving up hope. Some people are like that. They're just like, well, if they can't do it, I can't do it either. And I wanted this journey, especially this podcast, to be about, the ups and downs of everything and how to overcome them, because there is quotes everywhere, but when it comes to an actual business owner, they like to show you at the end where they're like, oh, I went through this, I went through the bus, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, well, we didn't see that. Because, we didn't see that. Everyone likes to fight things in the dark. And for me, I'm just going to let y'all know, like, this is harder because we had what we had. But when it comes now, you're definitely more humble and appreciative, because it just feels like, in a way, I'm going to say for me, it feels, I got out of my situation and it felt amazing. And I think there's not really a type of arrogance that comes with getting out of a situation and getting so much money, more than you ever had in your life. And then, losing it all does humble you. But I think people who go through that are supposed to go through that, because they're not supposed to be in that type of arrogant feel, where they're gonna, that's why, we always say like the rich are, of course, arrogant and rude, mean. They stay like that because they're just like so adamant on not going back or not being humbled by their situation. But I mean, there is a lot that I have learned over time, the last couple of months. Yes, they actually do talk about it now, but now it's a really good thing, because I know now what I'm comfortable with. And I think now more things are achievable now. Yeah. Because before, when I was full-time in a salon, busy, tired, without the bonnets, without traveling back and forth, that was tiring. And now going through everything I went through, along with now what I'm building, it just feels like I know how to utilize my time correctly. I know what works for me and what doesn't, because I'm not trying to grab everything at the same time. But it feels good. It does. And I'm pretty sure the future is going to be amazing. It's time to go now. But definitely thank you for joining me in this video. We have more topics to talk about next week on Thursday at 8 p.m. I definitely will be starting to show you, I'll show you 2 clients that I'm doing, 2 color clients. You'll be able to see the process of how I do each one of their hair. Yeah. And, best products to use for color. I'm looking at a color line to have for Locd and Pretty as well. So I'm talking to suppliers too, because like I said, Locd and Pretty is technically a beauty supply for lockheads. It's going to be amazing. And I'm glad y'all are watching my journey. So that's why I feel comfortable by saying all this. But yeah, definitely, if you have any questions, you definitely can ask me. Definitely follow me for more content on Instagram. Like, I'm not doing both to overwhelm myself anymore, but I will be here technically Thursdays and like maybe weekends. Yeah, I'll show you a few shorts. But definitely ask me questions if you need some. I am a master loctician. I am here to help with your lock journey, okay? Stay locked and pretty.